make sure there's no traffic. So 2016 Scion FRS. This one is lightly modded. So it has a Delicious Tuning Flex Fuel module kit. It is on E85. We've got some slightly wider tires in the rear, the Yokohamas for better grip, and we also have a little bit of weight reduction, typical spare tire jack that's taken out. It is about 60 degrees out, a little bit of an overcast, so we're gonna let the tires heat up a little bit before we start pushing the car a little bit more. This is also the 6-speed transmission. Already you can tell there's a difference with this car being E85. For those of you who don't know, the factory FRS and BRZ has a torque dip between 3 and 4 grand, typically the mid-range. The E85, however, clears that up, and I can definitely feel that difference right now as I'm driving this. Holy shit. First gear and go. Woo, shit. This car is really fun in the canyons. Let's get some exhaust induction noise. Second gear and go. Describe this is that this car should have came like this from factory. It's a very good feeling. I mean, you have the combination of this very mechanical shifter, you have the light chassis, you have a high revving, you know, NA engine. It's a nice recipe for a good time, especially around turn. And it seems being around just about 4 grand on the RPM is sort of the sweet spot for these turns. That's where you're seeing most of the torque without having to wind out the engine all the way. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. The steering wheel's got a good feel to it. Again, nice tinted 2 notches, 9-3. Very easy to downshift. Woo! Good. With this vehicle, you definitely get a lot of the road feel. You can feel a lot of the bumps. You can feel what the back is trying to do if it wants to kick or slide out. The car itself is very planted. You just sort of want to keep pushing it a little bit more, thinking you can get away, but we don't want to do that too much because then you can end up in a really bad position. Pedals on the car is great. Let's say they're evenly spaced. Throttle response is a lot better with the Delicious Tuning Tune and the E85. The thing I notice about this car is that it's so light and it's so nimble that you don't really feel the speed you're going. It feels like you're going less, but you're actually doing a lot more, and it just kind of gives you this sense of confidence that you can go around these corners pretty quick. power band on this car feels pretty good. I mean, oh yeah. I'm still surprised at how much E85 can do on these vehicles. Some people claim almost 30 horsepower over stock, which to me on an NA motor is impressive. I mean, what more can you ask for from one simple modification? Very easygoing shifter. It does feel pretty mechanical, but I sort of like that. Step on the gas. And the brakes are pretty good. Obviously, if the car has more power than this, I would definitely feel like brakes would be something to look at in the near future. But right now, it is adequate. And go. So as I'm pushing the car through these corners here, very balanced. I don't feel body roll at all, and this is on stock suspension, which is again pretty impressive. The car is light. I just want to keep pushing the car a little bit more and more each time, but we're not gonna do that. And I'm loving these turns. Oh shit. Second gear is really impressive on this car, but the car itself is very easygoing. What I like is how easy it is to drive. If you're like a car enthusiast and you've never had a rear-wheel drive car before, and you wanted to get some practice, I would say this is the car to do that. I mean, obviously you have other choices like the Miata and whatnot, but if you wanted to get a newer car, this would be it. And with this E85, it almost feels like you don't really have to downshift as often to get more power out of this thing. And go. So with the delicious tuning, you have a slightly higher red line and obviously increase in power. If the car would have came like this from factory, I would definitely see a lot of people being more attracted to its potential. Again, this is by no means a car for straight lines. It's meant to go around curves and around corners. That's what it's made to do. It's very balanced. It's very dialed in. So overall impressions of this car, I mean, it's a good recipe if you want to have all around fun around some corners. You've got a light chassis, a very direct and responsive shifter here, very smooth, but also has a mechanical feel to it. Steering inputs is very good, very responsive. There's no dead zones. With the E85 on top of that, you've got a more responsive car. You've got a higher top end, higher red line, and overall just a fun car. I would like to thank the owner of this vehicle, Carlos, for letting me drive his Scion FRS. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.